Alright, we're going to read chapter 109 of We Can't Study. The third part in Senpai's arc. We have a flashback. It's the Kominami Clinic in its old days. Here we see a nice old lady. Maybe she's dead now. No, that's a terrible thing to say. Okay, but 10 years ago, she was a nice old lady with rheumatism. And doctor was helping out. Go back to the fields. It's like a dream, I tell you. Daikons from your place are top of the line after all. This is such charming rural stories. The family doctor out in the skids. Well, skids sounds so negative, but you know what I mean. Helping out his patients and living their best lives. The delicious daikons. It's delightful to hear. Awesome, doctor. It doesn't hurt anymore. Forward to the next section. Look at this integration into their lives. Let's go fishing again when you're fully healed. I ain't losing next time, doctor. Found a great hidden spot some time ago. Oh, this is so nice. And who is that peeking in on the consultations? That must be Senpai. Place where the patients are full of smiles. This tiny little clinic meant the world to me. But this clinic open for a short while. I think it's better if I stay and help. Your own patients when you right. So this is, I think, this flashback is kind of motivated by Senpai's mom telling Nariyuki why she left to go overseas, right? This is kind of that story, so we can assume that Nariyuki kind of knows all this stuff, and this is kind of why he's launched whatever crazy scheme he has into motion. It appeared that my mother had thought otherwise. Both of us are simply doing what we think needs to be done. There's no need to feel tied down and burden yourself, Kasumi. Kasumi-chan might feel lonely without me as well. Don't worry, Mama. You have work that only you can do, right? I, Ashimi, will protect this clinic. Very cute. She's all dressed up. And now, okay. And now she's dressed up like a doctor. Not like a nurse, but like a doctor. That's cool. That's cool. You know, in retrospect, it was kind of demeaning. Like, not that nurses aren't great, too, but she was in, like, a very fetishized nurse outfit. Like, she was very much not, like, a real nurse, but, like, a joke nurse. So you might as well at least be a joke doctor, because given that's what you actually want to do, what you're actually studying. Okay, alright. This is very fun. This is quite a good event. Nariyuki in the nurse outfit now. Has come up with a rather remarkable way to boost sales here. I'm not sure how this is supposed to help Senpai at all. Did he somehow get distracted by this idea of like, ooh, she could give the customers checkups. Ooh, they'd be all about that. And then forget like every other part. Yeah. People are super into this. I don't know if she's actually into this. She looks like very, very terse, very, very pissed off at Nariyuki. Does she remember playing doctor? Try to screw me like that and get smacked, moron. Make a nice paycheck for this. Cha-ching. Okay, but there must be some other point to all of this. Alright, so she launches right into character mode. Pretty brilliant. Her total 180 of a personality change is amazing as ever. What a pro. Sasuga Senpai. But she actually diagnoses them. Her eyes are a bit red too. Shipping away your food budget for a couple of days to play gacha games again? You didn't get the character you had your eyes on, am I right? Oh, okay, alright. So Nariyuki is trying to prove to her that no matter where she is, it doesn't need to be that specific clinic. It doesn't need to be a clinic at all. It can be a maid cafe. As long as she is able to connect with the patients, to sit down across from them and look deeply into them, and to know their problems and to know their lives. Yeah. You know. Must eat properly. You got that? I'm gonna eat a big meal. And it even works! It's not just like a fetishy thing. He actually goes and takes the advice. You're sleep deprived, barely slept a week for the past days. They're all just because of games? game you mentioned before, right? Some big dark circles under your eyes. All that swing while playing golf, but despite having hip pain, you're moving awkwardly. Smell for your pain relief patches is stronger than useful. Wow. Oh, this is cool. I like her in full doctor mode too. This pose is super cool. I like that most of her clients are just addicted to games. And so far, all of them. Because, I mean, what is golf? But the original gacha. I am so wise sometimes. It's like you're an actual doctor. Don't you see this kind of stuff all the time? Let my actual personality out a bit there, but people were into it. I think she should be okay with that. Having a doctor that really cares about you like this would make me really happy. Felt just like the places I went to when I was a kid. I feel a bit sad that those types of clinics have been disappearing recently. So this is it. This is the benefit of having... But of course, this is like... So this is the appeal, right? You go to the big general hospital, and they're like, okay, well, you have hip pain. Take this pain medication. And maybe you go home and you take the pain medication, and it works. That's great. But you go to a place like this, and they say, you've been overdoing it. You've been golfing too much. Take this pain medication. And just that little addition of knowing their lives, of knowing the deeper causes, of knowing the lifestyle patterns that cause this, gives the patient so much more of an opportunity to re-examine those things as well, right? So that's good. But again, imagine the other scenario. I've been having mysterious pain in like my neck area. I feel like there's some swelling. Oh geez, let's get you into an MRI. Oops, it turns out to be this is a tumor. We're gonna have to have emergency surgery. At the local clinic, it's not like, have you been eating a lot of microwave food? It's like, oh God, doctor, that doesn't matter now. Help me. It's like, well, I can't do it. I sent my surgeon wife overseas. So you see, you need both. That's what I'm trying to say, is you need both. And I hope they don't completely invalidate that message. But for these sorts of things, yeah, it's really showing, it's proving. Yeah, this is really nice. Look at how happy Senpai is. She's shocked. Oh, what did I smile? Remember the punishment I mentioned earlier? It's punishment. Do you mind lending me this outfit for a bit longer? What's happening here? Oh my God, did she really do it? If this is a fake out, I'm gonna be a little disappointed because they presented this like really stirringly with these textless shots of as we kind of approach the empty clinic. Things are already in action. Come on. Flying Doctor, of course. Was she the one that wanted to do this? Come on. But she is kind of making a move here. I think she's going to try to make a move. We still have one more chapter in this arc. I hope this sort of metatextual analysis where I know how many chapters are in the arc by looking at the titles isn't annoying for people or anything, but... Excuse me. Don't know where to look. Calm down if I have another chance to tease you. Super doki doki. Oh boy. That's quite the move. Yo, that's quite the move. There's something very intimate about that. Taking the stethoscope out, listening to his heart, and swapping. Here you can listen to mine. It's the same for me too. Oh man. Alright, yeah, that's really nice. What are you? I still have to shop to hold an event like that in order to create some new memories and cheer me up, right? Thought it'd be a pain at first, but I had fun unexpectedly. I remembered how bright the clinic shined back then, how fast it makes my heart beat. And there's the 3 little clients that we saw earlier. But if they really just had those 3 clients, there's no way they can survive. I'm sorry. This is a really nice moment. Thanks to that, It really made me want to try sitting in this chair one last time. Dressed as the doctor I always hoped to be. This tiny little clinic meant the world to me. Since I was a child, and even now, nothing has changed. Nothing has altered. My dream is here. It's here without a doubt. Once this place disappears, I'll have nothing left. Nothing I want to play. Oh, come on. No. Haven't you noticed? Don't you see the real lesson of this? It's not about the physical building at all. It's about the people inside of it. If I took the exam with a half-hearted attitude like this, it would be an insult to all the other examinees. I won't be taking the... But Senpai has... Naruyuki, Kohai has one more plan. Oh! The Princess Carrie! It's with you all of a sudden. You're just my Kohai. Senpai? My intention was not for you to be making memories. Not at all. What the heck? He literally pomped her. Dude, look. It's literally pomp. She's literally gonna ask, what are we gonna do on the bed? What exactly will Naruyuki be doing to it? Shaking us? Okay, alright. A cliffhanger ending. My intention was not for you to be making memories. Not at all. My intention was for you to be getting clients that you go back to all those customers at the maid cafe and be like, hey, why don't you come by the Koninami Clinic? It's exactly what you're looking for. Something like that. Okay, let's move into the final chapter of the arc. Chapter 110. See you tomorrow.